I'm mulling over those two ideas that I explained the other night, and well, I can't really decide which one I want to do. And well, I'm thinking about budget and time, and maybe I could actually pull off doing both. That would be pretty sweet. So, I'm like chaotically putting this makeup on, but whatever. Mm-mm-mm. Because the one with the multiple hands, I have the board that I'm going to put the paper on, and that would work out really well because it's 18 by 24. I have it all set up. I have the vision. It's very clear to me. And working on that one in bits and pieces and without a consistent flow would work. That one, that one would be nice. And then the other one is a little more mysterious of a concept because I haven't totally figured it out in my mind on what I'm gonna do. And that one is gonna be bigger. It's gonna be longer. And how I will actually display it, I'm not totally sure. I don't really want to put it on a panel. And then part of me is like, oh, well, what if I just kept it raw, like no frame, and punched little holes and made a little string to hold it. And I was thinking of red yarn because I have another painting that inspired this one that has a red string in it. And that one's got a really cool theme. So that's an option. It's not, and this gallery and the expectations are a little more low key. And since it's just for a night, I don't have to worry about it being fully protected and stuff. And if I wanted to frame it later, I could. So yeah, I got options, but really how my budget and how I want to present it is going to determine really which one I can go for immediately. But like I said, I got a month, so I could probably do both. And I just picked up my car from the shop, so then therefore my budget is also extremely low. So I'm kind of just hiking all of this in on what's possible and realistic for me right now. Since I haven't painted professionally, like fine art wise, in 10 years, I haven't done a show, I haven't sold any paintings, none of that in so long. And the so I have no income to really draw from that side of it. So everything that I'm doing now is okay, what savings or what little income stream do I have that I can pour into my art? And it might not even have a buyback. It might not have any profit to it. This is a show that's going to be a pop-up. I might not sell it. It will be for sale. And I could obviously sell it later on my site, but like this is kind of just a mini community moment, a little tiny little bit of exposure and supporting my friends. And yeah, that's like kind of it. So yeah, taking all that in into my options, and that is the life of an artist. Also, the makeup. How does it look? I think I'm done. Time for studio work. Last night, I needed some reference photos for drawing my hands. That's how I like to work. And you'd probably laugh at me because I took some horrendous selfies of me pulling on a kitchen towel, wrapping it around one of the light posts, and trying to get one of those tug of war looks. Not ideal because a kitchen towel is not the same kind of like gripping like a rope. So, and I drew a little bit and I quickly abandoned the idea because, well, it's just not gonna, it doesn't work. It's like, yeah. So I'm gonna start over today and might take some new reference photos. I'm also kind of going through the internet, but I want the hands to be mine. I want this to be like a self-portrait and I want the hands to be thinner and I got pretty thin hands. Uh, yes. So we're gonna see how this turns out. I think at the same time as I'm drawing these, I will also see if I can do the other idea too. I really want to try doing both and just have the time at the end of the month to compare and pick one. That would be luxury, but I don't know if that's going to be possible with my time. So we're going to find out. I've made a new reference. This is kind of I think the size that I want, and I need it to be round so I can get my hands to like get the actual curve going. I know this is ridiculous, but I do not have a rope and I need something. I I paint best when I can look at it from a reference and actually paint it rather than trying to come up with an idea because then I get certain shadows wrong or highlights and it's just like not convincing. I like there to be an element of realism. So here we go. I got a box of these really nice Blackwing pencils, but I won't lie, this one is my favorite. And I need to sharpen it. An ugly split later, but whatever. I noticed that the fingers were not slanted quite the way I wanted them, and then this seemed a little shallow. So I did it again. And here's the other version. It's got more of an angle, which I like. Has a little bit more movement to it, a little more pull action. That seems to be conveyed better here. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do today. I will tackle the rope and the wolf dog mask thing tomorrow and figure out what size I need to make this painting and how I'm going to display it. I still have not decided. All right. See you tomorrow.